Hey, yo, everybody. Generikb here, and welcome back to another episode of Mindcrack. And, I know I uploaded a video yesterday, and, with Doc doing this stuff, and I'll show you a little bit. You guys have to see Doc's episode. Holy crap, is it crazy what he's done. And I wasn't going to do one today. I was going to relax and stuff like that, but inspiration has struck. And that's how it is. It's like, oh, this button doesn't do anything. You know how, I haven't done Attack of the B Team in a little bit. I know some of you guys are, wondering where that is. And it's just, I'm inspired and invigorated to do stuff on here. It's looking so good, man. I'm just... It's just the ideas just are flowing like crazy. I do have an idea for an episode tomorrow for Mindcrack as well, which I think you guys are going to like. It has to do with, well, I'm not going to tell you what it's going to have to do with. But check this out. Doc has expanded a little bit. And before anybody says, oh my God, he's getting too close, we talked about it, and I'm fine. As long as there's a little spot. This is the whole point of being in this little world border. I'm so happy that people are building right next to each other. And I'm sure he's probably going to do something cool and turn this into some kind of, crazy building or something like that. We'll probably get some kind of cool little pathway going right through here, do right in front of his base, give him some business, and come on up. We'll do something cool with this little bridge, and then boom. So it's a perfect little straight shot right to the center. So you guys have to watch Doc's episode on this. It's the nuttiest thing. But he showed me this thing with slime blocks, and it got me thinking. I was like, oh man, what can I do with this? And I've come up, you know me, I've come up with something just silly and ridiculous to do with it. But I want to show you, I got some slightly bad news and some updates over here. So I'm working on a little bit of a enchanting room, right? And I'm going to have a door. We'll work on that either in a live stream or in a video where, you can probably turn something here and it opens up a door. And then that's also how you get down to the slime farm. And also... Oh, yeah, see, I got to work on this. I'm not really happy about this part. And if you guys saw my tweets, I was joking around with Dinnerbone about stone stairs. That's why I'll probably put stone brick stairs there because they kind of get lost in the translation. But I'm just still keeping with the theme. Instead of an enchanting table, I used a piece of obsidian, just in case you could see it, and working on it, doing a little work. There's the ceiling, floor ceiling, and there was, man, I forgot to look at the stupid Twitter before I got on. It's like the Minecraft dog, or dog Minecrafting, or something like that, DAWG, sent me this idea to close off the end of it. And I like it. I added little embellishments here with the O's for nails, and then made that look like it's broken. I think I did that on the Haunted Plantation as well. And of course, it's mirrored. I even went as far as, you see how that one goes book book up there. That's the first one to go book book, because I knew otherwise somebody was gonna be like, it's not right. It's not foolish. And I even made this go down. It goes into nothing. But I put a piece of black wool there to kind of, give it that same little vibe. And it's not 100% complete, but we're working on it. So, but you'll notice no Dinnerbone. Yeah. So a couple things happened. I logged on today. Dinnerbone was gone. I think I'm guessing he climbed the ladders and then got Rochambeaued. That's my guess. Or somebody came in through this part, or he fell off, or some stupid business. But I don't think that'll happen again. Doc said I could just grab another guy, and so I'll do that. And of course, it would be the one that I wasted a name tag on, of course. But that's okay. All right, so today, I'm going to try something a little different with you guys. You know, the last kind of redstone-y thing I think I did, besides the slime farm little thing, was the fishing auto fisher thing. And, you know, it went well. I always feel like I kind of like my dad says I'm like a chicken. Every time I blink my eyes, I'm in a whole new world. I kind of feel like sometimes I brain fart in the middle of explaining things to you guys, and then I don't do a very good job. So we're gonna do something right here in the lake, and it's gonna add a little bit of je ne sais quoi to the lake. Look at him, what a crazy guy. But before I do, I wanted to show some of the basics of the redstoning that we're gonna do today. And then that way, because this is kind of how I, Lake suck it. It's not Lake SuckItAnderz. So the first one I want to show, yeah, because a lot of times I'll sit there and I'll go, yeah, and then we put a block here and then put a block there, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like I don't do it justice to like show you guys exactly like why things work. So the first one, this is what inspired me with Doc. If I can just put one there. Oh, you're going to fall off, aren't you? You fool. Let's see if I can do this. And hustle. Aha, perfect. And of course it rains. I'm fine. I'm fine with rain. So watch this. You hit this button. Boom. And it goes way far up. And the cool thing about this is it lands in the exact same spot. So that's the first part. Now Doc uses this in a really cool way with the villagers, so you should check that out. But we're gonna use it for something else. So that's the first part. The other one deals with the daylight sensor. And what I want to show you on the daylight sensor is something it's not nothing new, but it is something that has been something that's very useful. So you see, obviously, well, it's raining. I don't think raining matters. No, the sun's going down. That's why. That's perfect. Well, isn't that perfect? Dang it. What we want to do, like, this is used in stuff like those jukebox alarm clocks, or jukebox locks, and that thing I did with the comparator and the item frame that we could use it as a combination lock. So it's very similar to that. What we can show you, well, Pecker. Okay, tell you what, he said be back later. Tell you what, I'm gonna wait until the sun comes back out so we can fully show this, and I will be right back. Okay, we back. So we've got this little guy, and it outputs a signal strength based on how far up in the sky the sun is, wherever it is. Oh, it's over there. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to create something that will only have a signal. I have a shovel in my hand. That will only have a signal for a certain period of time, right? And that's what we're going to do here. So what you could do is we are going to put a guy like that and have that. And that'll be our output. And so let's say we wanted to start at this part right here, right? And then we'll go bonk, bonk. So that signal, as soon as it goes up this far, it turns off that torch, turns this off, which then turns this on. So the signal would be on. So that starts the start of it, right? The start of when you want the signal to be on. Now, what you could do is you could pick where you want it to turn off. So if we say right here, we can just put a repeater, and then that turns that off. So if it's before this signal, so if I say, right, So pretend that's off. This turns on, which turns that off. So it's not something that this would be considered off, right? Now, as soon as you get to this point, boom, turns that off, which turns that on. That would still be on. And then as soon as you hit that, it would turn it off, right? Okay, so that is exactly what we're going to use. Those two basic things are what we're going to work on. We're going to use in our little contraption today. Okay, so give me that, would you? We're going to walk on over to the lake. And I've done a little prep work with some digging, nothing too major. And I've got, BTC gave me this helmet, Protection 3, Aqua Affinity, Respiration 3, so I've got the ability to do some digging and stuff underwater, so this is not super painful at all. And I'm just gonna go down, and if I dig right there, 2, 3, 4, this should do it. What I'm gonna do is I am going to put in the beginnings of this little system here. And so we'll put, nope, you're wrong. You're so wrong. Stop being wrong. I'm gonna put a dropper right there, Then we're gonna get ourselves a couple of these furnaces. And put a furnace there, a furnace there. I'm gonna do that. Very nice. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put one more furnace under each one of these. Now the reason you need furnaces, if I can get out, the reason you need the furnaces is so you can apply the piston technology without it getting attached. Use the piston with the slime block without things getting attached. So I want to put, I think this is right. I'm gonna put the slimy piston or slimy piston. Shh. Sticky piston, right? No, is this right? Nope. One more. Like so. I'm gonna put a sticky piston right here and a slime block right there. Kaboom! Perfect. Okay, so now I think what I can do, for the most part, if I put that there, we should be dried in for right now, and we can start working. Fantastic. All right, so this is where we have, there's one other thing I need to make, so if this is the, nope, that's furnace, hold up. Swim, you fool, swim it. Okay, that's the dropper, perfect. I'm gonna put the, aha! Okay, so you heard that little click? That's because there's a little bit of sunlight coming, and that is causing the dropper right next to that to click. So that's perfect. Do I have, I'm gonna use stone bricks. That should do pretty nicely. And we're just gonna make a nice little stairway. And we're gonna place a thing there. Nope, I've done it all wrong. Dang it. Great, that's okay. And I need to take this out one more. It's all right, I brought tools. I got tools, look at me. Come so prepared, wouldn't even believe. And I'll leave it like that just in case there's some gravel up there. Okay, so underneath this guy, I put that, and then one of these, and a couple like that, and I'm just going to dirt block right here. Wonderful, wunderbar. Now you put the redstone down like that, and you see how it must be early in the morning, or it's getting some, or I'm sorry, probably more like late at night. Plus, there's a few blocks of water above this guy, so it'll, oh, actually, we can probably see, right? Yeah, I think it's evening. There's a few blocks of water. Oh, it's like noontime. Noontime. There's like 1, 2, 3 probably, and so that reduces the strength of the signal, but that is perfectly fine with us right now. And I think I can just go like that, so we can climb in and out. All right, so that being said, the next thing we need to do is we need to get a clock sorted out. And, oh, okay, that's fine. Don't worry about you. Why did you make that? Somebody put you in a bud mode, didn't they? Don't bud. Don't be budding. So I'm thinking we need to dig out a little bit over here. And dig you. Uh-oh. Dang it. Pecker. Okay, fine. Everything's fine. I don't think we ruined any redstone there. So now we need to... You remember how we had the thing where it said do something when, between 2 ranges of time with the daylight sensor? So that's what we're doing right here. So we've got this going under, and bonk, and a bonk, and that will cause... So right here, now you gonna turn off? Why are you on? What's wrong with you? You should not be on, but you are. And I'm not sure I understand why. Why you do me so wrong, dude? Let's try something here. May have been in some kind of goofy bud switch mode. So let's get rid of you. And try you one more time. Oh, and I'm not going to be able to, am I? Oh, dang it. Okay, what is causing that? That's going into that. Oh, ho! That was not doing that. Well, no, that should be fine. Okay, let me go look at my design and see why that do, because that should not be do. So I will be right back. Okay, I figured it out. So that was causing a bud switch, because that was powering, this guy was powering that block, which was powering the block above the piston. So I had this a little wrong. I need to make the piston 1 block down. So I was kind of right the first time I was trying to do that, and then for some reason I second guessed myself. So we will just get rid of that. So that is right. This is how it should be done. Yay. And we'll go down here. Everything's peachy. So, like we said before, this is like the first part of the circuit that I showed you with the daylight sensor. So this starts the beginning of it, which once this is on, it will turn that off, which we will put over here. And this will be right there. Okay, that's no problem. I wish you wouldn't do that, but there we go. Perfect. And then I need to tear this out because we're not quite right here. And we're going to put that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this is the when we want our thing to start is at 1. If we come around here, we want the thing to end. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 is when we want it to end. And so we'll put a repeater right there. And so then that will get power, and that will turn this guy back off. So right now I think it's like nighttime. Is it? or middle of the day. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, something happened. So that's up now. And that is because this is on. I do have my thing on. This is on, but not these. Okay. All right. We're getting there. I told you, man. It's nutty stuff. And then we're going to put one of these. And what we want to do here is we want to trigger a second dispenser to go off. And the reason we want to do that, you are wrong. You are not right there. But what I'm going to do, let's go over here. Well, no, that's fine. We'll leave it dirt because that way it looks realistic. So we'll put one right there, remove you. And how do I get to you now? Boonk. Perfect. This is going to climb up here. We're going to put you right there. And, nope. Today I learned you could even do that. And right like that. Okay. So let's see if I can explain what's going on now. Pretend it's nighttime, right? So nothing's going on. And actually, let's go ahead and make this. Hello? Bonk. We'll put them all like that. And all we're missing is one right there, and that's the clock that makes it go like that. But just so it doesn't drive us nutty, we're going to turn that off for a minute. All right, so pretend it's nighttime, and there is no signal coming out of there. This would be on, so that powers this, which turns that off, so there would be no clock. Okay? And then all of a sudden, morning time comes. This turns on, which would trigger that one dispenser that's over on this side, and at the same time, it would turn this off, turn this off, which turns this off, which turns this on, which then allows the clock to go. Until a certain period of time passes, which we may be able to see now, because it must be in the morning. As the sun goes, come on, baby, show me the sun. Show me the sun. We're at 2 right now. You see this one and this one are on, but this one is off. Sun's gonna go a little bit more. Don't make a big fat liar out of me, please. Pretty please with sugar on top. Oh, but I know. I bet I know what's going on. Let's turn this off so it doesn't drive us crazy. Too late, already has. The sun is up in the sky, but this thing is down too far that we're not getting a good read. Oh, bummer. What a bummer that is. Okay, that's no problem. We will grab some glass. And I think I even have some light blue glass still. So this isn't ideal. Bummer. I mean, I even tested this out in my creative world, and it didn't seem like it affected things that much, but that's okay. We'll just come on down. The joys of being so close to spawn. And where you is? There? No, you're there. We have one light blue. That's okay. We'll grab a couple glass and we can always swap it out with some light blue later, just so it doesn't stick out so much. And I guess it does make sense. Maybe my test lake that I did in creative wasn't quite as deep as where we're at right now. So that's good to know. But that's okay. Throw a little bit of glass and no one's going to be the wiser. I mean, you guys probably have already figured it out. And I've probably, to be honest, have already said in the title and the screenshot of what we're doing here. But I think you guys will really enjoy this. Bonk, bonk. And if we do one of these, that's not bad. That's not bad. So, we'll come on down. Yeah. So, whoa, hello. So you'll see now this has gone all the way, which has turned this on, which is powering, I'm sorry. Wow, what's going on here? It goes there, which powers this guy, which powers this block, which turns this off, so it's forcing this thing off. So even if I put the redstone right there, nothing's gonna happen. Now, what's happening on this guy, this is when the sun starts to go down, we wanna be able to also have some fish jumping. So the idea, fish jumping. This is a fish jumping thing. I wanted the idea of having a little bit of time in sunrise and a little bit of time in sunset for this thing to operate. And that's why we've got this thing. So we should be good to go with the exception of just filling these guys up with some fish. We'll put one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a little bit. Put a little bit. And that is really nicely done. Probably could put some stuff around so it's not quite so shiny, but let's see what we got here. And I bet leaves are the same. We could even put some leaves down there to where it doesn't look so out of it. The time is still pretty far up into the sky. The day, that's called time. Time in sky. It's so up. but words. There will never be a nug. But I'm going to wait until sunset and we will see this thing in action. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. So be right back. It's working. I couldn't see it from far away? Is that what was going on? Hold up. Like if I get over here, can I still see it? Oh no, you gotta get, oh wait, maybe I do. Oh. Where'd he go? Oh, and now it stopped because it was just a little bit of time. Ho. So now I'm curious though. I want to test something out. So now we know how this thing's working. I want to, I'm gonna break this guy. Cause I want to test this out. Are you making a, so you see it's just going bloop, bloop, bloop. Let's grab ourselves that fish. And if we can throw it in there, yep. Shooting up. And it goes straight back down. And, oh yeah, there it goes. Hey, baby. Look at it go. Oh, that's so cool. Now I wonder how far away. Can I see it from here? Hey, Screwface. Now you got to get kind of close. And then you can see it. It is amazing. I like that. So it's not too loud. It only happens a little bit. It's just enough for people to be like, oh, what is this? And of course you can wiggle this to where it runs like only during the daytime if you want. You know, let it run for a full 5 minutes and whatnot. Tons of ways to do this. I might make a butt plug. I might make a couple more. I'm gonna try this with some blue glass to see if it looks a little bit better. But woo-hoo. Okay, I'm gonna go talk with B-Dubs because I haven't talked to this guy in like days, it feels like. I miss him so much. He's all babied out. But hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Helps me out tremendously. And until next time, take care. Worst life ever. Brushing hair. I'll see you when I see you. Brush.